What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with another Summoners War video. In today's video, we get back to you all with regards to that AMA giveaway that we dropped about 5 days ago. So if you guys didn't get a chance to check it out, we did our TOA summons just a few days ago, and basically I left a comment, or I told you guys in the video to leave a comment in the comment section down below for some AMAs, because I love doing these every so often here. So I'm hoping to see some new faces and get some great questions here. So two things that I want to get into. I did say there was going to be 6 winners. I lied. There's actually going to be 8 winners. So I hope you guys are happy about that. The first 8 people that I state in this video will be the winners. And for you guys that be the winners that did win here, I need you to go ahead and contact me, email me, childish402@gmail.com. After you reach out to me, I will connect with you. I'll get you verified through YouTube, and once you're all verified and everything's all said and done, we'll get the information that we need to go ahead and send over to comp to us, so you guys can get those crystals as soon as possible. Okay. And then last but not least, another quick notification that I want to drop here. If you guys like watching YouTubers pop their transcendent scrolls, please feel free to stop on by tomorrow. Well, actually, that's going to be today for you guys, right? Today's going to be Sunday for you guys. I will be streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv/childish402. We'll be live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be hanging out with the community, answer a couple of questions, do a couple of account reviews for the first like 15 to 20 minutes, which is what I do every single stream. Before we get into my 100 free-to-play scrolls and my, of course, Transcendent scroll. So yeah, I'm excited to get into that. I actually had to wait. I don't know about you guys, but I had to wait until I can get the labyrinth open. Yeah, I had to wait to that there, and then yeah, so we got that all said and done now, so we should be ready to go here in a couple of days. So let me go ahead once again. Let's grab this link here. I'm using this weird website, this pickawinner.co. I normally use the Sandra Sears or something like that. I forget what it's called, but it hasn't been working for me, so I'm not really sure what's going on here. So yeah, we're gonna allow the replies. We're not gonna allow duplicates. I think there's about 200 and some comments there. So yeah, 199. So every single person that we pick here, we'll get the question right away, and then we'll just go ahead and answer it here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first one comes from Spike, Talon Spike. Okay, he says, how did you first find out about Summoners War and start playing? Awesome content. Your videos are awesome. Well, Spike, it was a really weird scenario. So, I play a handful of games here. Well, probably one of the biggest mobile games that I got into was Clash of Clans, and was playing that for years, had fun with it. Even, made a couple of YouTube videos on the side for my guilds, for my guild mates here, but never really got too big into, making content for that. I was big into designing like islands for that game, but I didn't really get like heavy into YouTube. Well, I just like I do in Summoners War, I followed all the YouTubers. I love their content. I made like YouTuber lists to like connect with everybody and just, make sure everybody knows like all the YouTubers that are doing their thing. Well, there was one YouTuber that broke away, many moons ago and got into Brave Frontier. So I ended up playing Brave Frontier for quite a little bit. And, for those that did get a chance to check it out, that's like another turn-based 2D kind of a game. Pretty old school, but actually I think it's still like people still play it nowadays here. Well, it ended up being, after playing that one for a little over a year, I even got my close friends, my coworkers playing it. We were playing it, we were working overnight, we were wasting a lot of time playing this game, but it was fun. It kept me occupied and whatnot. And then it just so happened that one of the YouTubers that played Brave Frontier and I followed in Clash of Clans, he ended up testing out Summoners War for the first time, like right when it dropped here. So it literally took about a couple of days before I went ahead and made the before I saw it, and I was like, well, shoot, this kind of style of game versus Summoners War, I think they're pretty darn close. But I did like the fact that it was like a little bit more 3D. I thought I love the animations, and so I kind of fell in love with it after that, and the rest is history. I'd say after playing it for about 4 to 5 months, that's when I got into YouTube. I started October 19th of 2014. Then after that, the rest is history. Geez, guys, 6 years and over 2,500 videos. I just was looking the other day on my stats. I'm like, holy cow, that's a lot of content. So yeah, hope that that answered your question here. I'm going to try my very best and not make them as long-winded, but honestly, guys, this is the best thing for me. I really wish a lot more people enjoyed AMAs, because I love answering all your guys' questions here. So let's see. All right, so Spike, you're number 1. Let's go to number 2. Number two, hey, I like this. Okay, number two, Mario Grace. Congrats, you're the lucky number winner. Number two, what is my favorite meal? This is an easy question. My favorite meal is a meal that I cannot make. So for those that don't know, I'm a really big into like the health and fitness. And when you're in the health and fitness industry, you do a lot of things to like you create food, you create meals that kind of stay within your realm of a healthy lifestyle, but get a little creative so you don't, you can have a little variety and try out different things, but not get so bored about, bland food. You like to mix it up here. Well, since I do that, I do a lot of cooking at my house, where I cook all my food, and I do it a lot of different ways to do it. But then on sometimes I actually like just make them a certain way because I just don't want to like spend too much time doing it. Like sometimes I get like super creative, sometimes I'm just super lazy. So, but the times that I really enjoy a meal are meals that like, just taste great, but I just can't, like it's way too much work, or it's just something that I can't make that easy, or I can't make that healthy. So Chinese food, Mexican food, I sushi, I can't really make that. So any kind of food that I can really make. Pizza, I'm not like that's like not like a fair food for me, because I can make I've made like these like broccoli crust pizzas. I feel like they're like super low carb pizzas. I don't even know what they're called nowadays here. But I mean, a lot of the things that you can make that are relatively healthy, I've made them. But like I said, Mexican food, Chinese food, those are some of my favorites that I really can't make myself. So that's what it kind of comes down to. It's not more so much about a favorite food per se, but just something that I can't make myself. I really enjoys those. So that, those kind of foods, I'll go out to the restaurants and sit down and enjoy it, and it'll just be a nice little luxury, something that we don't generally do. So but yeah, congratulations to you, Mario. Winner number 3 is going to be Darius Roos. I think that's how you say it, Roos here. He says, what is the favorite thing about Summoner's War that brings you peace in mind? Gosh, I feel so bad because I feel like you guys have heard me so many times say this, but I have to say the community, man. So when it comes to games that you guys play over the course of the time that you get into video games, whatever, like it's like, if you think about right now, like 2019, how many games came out, and how many of these games like kind of fell off the bandwagon 1 month in, 3 months in, 6 months in. And there's a lot of reasons why that happens. Some of them are from the community side, some of them are from the developer side. But at the end of the day, when you look at some of these games, there's a little bit of issues on both ends. And sometimes when these issues arise, the communities of these games really don't do what needs to be done to try to connect with the developers and try to let them know, hey, like, this is what's going on, this is what we need to fix. Like, you guys, there has to be that connection, right? And when I think about the community, not just from my side, right, the influencer side, or whatever, this is the community in whole. Like, they have gone above and beyond to try to connect with CompToUs USA, connect with CompToUs Korea, connect with CompToUs Europe. They've really gone out of the way to try to really like make the game last. Like, a lot of the people out there, they're just like, we make these jokes about all these games being cash grabs or whatnot, but some of these people, they get into these games and they're just like, how do you say this? Like, they get into this games and something happens and it goes wrong, and they're like, oh, I'm quit. I'm just going to move on. No, this game is cool. It's whatever. But like, some of these people that truly enjoy this game are like, you know what? I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to send a message to CompToUs or whoever the company is, and I'm going to see what I can do to fix it. Cause like, if they were to, look at X, Y, and Z, they could really change things around. And if you think about it now, guys, the way Summoners War used to be, some of the events, some of the rewards that you can obtain versus, in 2015, 2016 versus what it is now, 2019, 2020. 2019 is one of the biggest, I see it's one of the best years CompToUs has ever had, because they had so much competition come out of the work that really pushed the envelope. They said, whoa, wait a minute, like, we got to turn it up a notch. Like, I can see why people are leaving the game. And we got to see what we could do. And if you think about it, like especially the events, without question, no other game touches it. No other game touches it on that side. No other game really has the community develop like this. And of course, I know I can be comparing it to games that have only been for 6 months, whatever like that. But the reality of it is that these games that are coming after Summoners War players or Summoners War people, like, they've seen Summoners War develop. So they should be ahead of the game. They should be seeing it, like, learning from them and trying to make their game better. But these games are still failing, right? And so again, are they still failing, or is CompToUs realizing what they're trying to do and now taking it up a notch with regards to that? That's what I'm trying to talk about here. Like, they've just really gone out of the way to just make this just an amazing game. I mean, with all the events that went on there, the Tour of Americas, all the things that they're doing in the various communities across the world, it's just simply amazing. So I got super lucky to be a part of it. That's what brings it to me. I can wake up at any given time and know that I got a community by my side that supports me, regardless of what I do, and I appreciate that, all of you guys, really. Again, the nice long-winded question, but I apologize. I gotta do it. I gotta answer it. You guys would be mad at me if I gave you yes or no questions, right? No one, ain't nobody want that, right? Okay. Lucky number, well, crazy abs. How are you supposed to win if you don't give me a question? I can't really answer a question. I should be mean and be like, you know what? You didn't leave a question, so you're not allowed to get that 500 crystals. Like, man, you probably not even gonna see this. Abs, I hope you see this so we can figure out. I'm gonna make you send me a question in the email, and we're gonna answer it. Okay, so get that figured out here. So number 5. Let's see. Dude, mind your business. What kind of question is that? My guess is that this was some kind of a reply. So this is what I'm gonna do. Again, I must have selected it something that was off here. So Blems, send me a message in the email, okay? And you just figure out what your question is. I guess somebody didn't answer the greater question. I'm gonna figure it out here in a little bit here, but yeah, we'll go with that. By the way, if you're still watching this video and you're like, oh, my question hasn't get answered, by the time this video launches, I'm going to be answering questions live, literally when the video launches. So if you haven't gotten your question answered in this video, like the winners, and you actually are curious about what I have to say about your question, just check the video here in the next hour or two after it's posted, as I will be getting to all the questions here and answering them for you guys. Okay, I forgot to mention that in the very beginning of the video. Okay, so Blems, yeah, you know what to do. Reach out to me. Okay, I wanted to skip the world boss so bad. Okay, seriously, guys, I can't give you stuff if you don't give me questions, right? Patrick Logan, seriously. Okay. That was good. I did get the right video, right? Is okay. I just checking here. We got the AMA. Okay, I see AMA confirm. I'm sitting here like, what are these guys doing? So maybe we just need to wait for the people that say AMA here. Okay, we'll try number 6 again. AMA. Which Nat 5 is your least favorite? Oh, see? There it is. There's that question. Which Nat 5 is my least favorite? I don't know if I have one that's my least favorite, but I'll tell you something. Gosh, I have to say this is kind of a hard one for me. You might have to give me a second to think about this. Which Nat 5 is my least favorite? Basically, I see. Let's put it this way. I apologize. I keep on scratching my neck. I got this weird itch on my neck today. I'd say that the Nat 5s that are my least favorite are any LD Nat 5, which is the majority of them, that really are not balanced the way they should be, for considering they are literally the rarest unit in the game. So that can be a multitude of LD Nat 5s. Basically, whatever's not meta right now, that's going to be it. Okay, so yeah, rest in peace, all those LD Nat 5s. Grogan, my Grogan, like what the heck, bro? They gotta figure something out. That's not gonna fly. I mean, there's way worse than Grogan. Let me get that straight here. But yeah, that's something else here. But all right, second fire, we got yours. Let's go with number 7. Kyle Duco. Oh, you were the first comment here. Hey, see what I'm saying, Kyle? We gotta select an AMA here. Okay, what's the deal, Kyle? Just send me the email. Okay, just send me the email. Okay, and what I'll do is, since that's the first 7, we'll do an 8 right here. After that, I'm gonna click this a little bit more, even though it's not gonna be it's not gonna be, you guys are not gonna win the crystals. I'm just gonna answer a few of them for the video here, just since we had like 3 or 4 people that didn't have it here. So let's see. Did you turn people related to your work into some of these were players? Mauricio Roy 88. Thank you for the question. So I haven't, I got like people started like kind of going themselves because of all the trips that I was taking over the 3 years. For those that don't know, or maybe new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I've been blessed to go literally across the world a few times here to various events, quite a handful of events in the States, but I've also had a chance to go to the 2018 and 2019 SWC World Championships, which were held in Korea and Paris respectively. So it was an absolute blessing. And you know, when I went to those events here, I'd be taking off a handful of days, and I'd come back with various gifts for my coworkers and friends and stuff like that. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up? Where'd you get that from?" "Oh, you know, Korea." You know, and I say it to them like, "Oh, you know, Korea. I went to Korea." Like, "Whoa, what'd you go to Korea for?" And then that's when I'm like, "Yeah, I do this like YouTube thing, and I make videos for a video game I play." They're like, "And you're going to Korea?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it's really cool. I'm going to Korea. It's really dope." Yeah. So once they realize that, they start asking a lot of questions, and you know, we get a little talking. Some of the people are like pretty cool. Some of them are like just doing the nod and the smiling just to make me feel good because they don't want anything to do with that. And then the other people are like you got to keep me up to date. I'm gonna subscribe to you, and I'm like, bro, thank you so much for subscribing to me, right? So yeah. That's it's definitely a blessing here. And the people at my work that do like know what I do, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. All right, let's pick like 4 or 5 more here. All right, anime questions. Would you be willing to do a goodwill contest for crystal winners for fun sometimes? Thanks for the giveaways. Okay, so you know how I know when somebody doesn't watch my videos? You know how I know that? When I get questions like this, because you know, say if you guys didn't know, okay, RTA channel challenges. This is like, I mean, it's pretty much every single week, if not a bi-weekly. Like we didn't do it this last week, but that's because I gave you guys $100 giveaway, Transcendence Pack giveaway here. But that's something that we do. We basically do an RTA channel challenge, and we get people in the specific channel. But you know, the thing about it is that you know, people are watching on you know, from coming from YouTube on the Twitch, and they want to participate too. So they're just hopping in the channel. Essentially, you know, we leave it up to the community to pick people in that in that chat to go up against me. So yeah, I mean, we, you know, basically guys, it's super fun. I definitely I have a blast with it whenever I do it. So you just gotta stop on by Twitch, my man, and I know you will enjoy it. It's a blessing. And like I said, I basically do like a best of 5 RTA match with the community in that channel, and if they win, then we use the video to drop a gift card giveaway. So again, I will never announce a gift card giveaway on the video or the title or the thumbnail, but I want to give credit to people like you guys right now watching this video, trying to see who win. I want to give credit and do the giveaways for the peoples that actually watches the videos, right? I was just telling my friends or other YouTubers out there that, you know, like as far as like actual, like I'm letting you know that this is a giveaway video, I haven't done that since like 2017. It's been a good 2-3 years. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna reward the people that actually like my content and actually watch my content. So yeah, let's see, let's get another question here. Mike Monica says, I heard you mention 402 as a summoning channel to use. Are you from the Omaha area? Yes, I am. Confirm, Mike. Thank you. I am officially exposed, but I exposed myself. My name was Childish402 on Twitch, and it was just one of those things where I tried to do Childish and didn't work. Tried to do ChildishPlays, didn't work. So I made Childish402 originally. Tried to get a change, but apparently if you're not partnered on Twitch, it's just the hard thing to do. And I unfortunately haven't been able to get partnered on Twitch. They don't like me on Twitch. Apparently. No, I guess my numbers have been close, but never growing the way they want it to go. It's always been at the minimum. They want to see like more than the minimum and still growing. So it's whatever. Yeah. But yeah, no, I do live in the Omaha area. It's a really good place here. I don't know if you guys ever are looking for a place to live or a place to move. Omaha, very low cost of living, very low crime rate. Like it's a really, really good place to live and grow a family and all that stuff. So let's see here. Oh, there we go. We had to get it. Boom shakalaka. All right. Max for bench, deadlifts, and squat. Now this is funny because I know this by heart only because this gets asked every single time I go to work when we get a new kid and he sees me and he's like, bro, I could tell you work out. And so yeah. So he I'd say so the thing is about maxing, I don't max. I don't like I don't powerlift anymore, so I'm not maxing out. I do different types of like training protocols where I might use, you know, various high weights with low repetitions, but I'm never like just doing single repetitions. So right now I probably say that I don't know what the max would be, but I probably rep 220, like 225 to 240. Somewhere in the vicinity there for about 10 to 12 reps. And I do that for like 3 sets. You know, that's like, those are my working sets there. So I think that's a little over a 300-pound max. Deadlifts, a little over 400 as far as the max goes. So I'm doing like Again, 360 to 365 for like the 10 to 12 reps normally. Then and then the squats actually gone down quite a bit. That used to be my heaviest lift, but I've had recent back injuries. Of course, you guys know if you've been following my channel, a back injury, here a few weeks ago, and basically I just haven't put any more over 315 on my back here. I've just gotten to the point now. For those that don't know, I'm 38 years old, so it's like there's no real reason for me to try to push the envelope as far as like really try to push and see what kind of strength. Right now, my goal is just to, what we would say, maintain, but try to improve those gains. So yeah, right now I'm losing my mind. I'm sure some of you guys are too, for those that are addicted to the gym, addicted to the iron. Trying to do home gym workouts right now, it's like, yes, it's great, but it's just not the same. That environment, that community, like we talked about in the Summoners War, right? It's just, that's what I need, that's what I enjoy. That's why I like to get out of my house and see people lift. It motivates me, it empowers me to like stop what I'm doing, stop farming while I'm in the gym, and train a little bit harder, stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a long ride. I've been training since I was 16. Again, I'm 38 years old. So it's been quite the ride here. All right, last question, and then once again, guys, if you're still watching the video, we'll go ahead and leave comments in the comment of the original video that I posted 5 days ago. So make sure that you go back to the video. Again, this video that we're talking about right here, Papa My TA goes, go back to this video. I will leave a comment on your section there so you guys can see that. Okay. Last question here. Anthony Rivera. He says, AMA, I'm fairly new to Summoners War, and I don't watch too many streamers, but what made you want to become a Summoners War streamer? Exactly what I'm doing right now, but not really. So when it comes to making content on YouTube, it's fun to make content on YouTube, but we're sitting here like I am right now, staring at the camera, talking to you guys. As much as I enjoy making content so that you guys can watch on a consistent basis, I realize that not everybody can sit down and watch a 30-minute how-to video on what we're doing. Maybe they have a specific question. I'd like the opportunity to have you guys stop on by and talk with you live and just be a little bit more connected, right? How many YouTubers do you know out there? And I'm not saying this so much for community. Don't twist my words here, but how many YouTubers you watch back in the day where you're like, I really love my content, but you just sent countless questions and they don't have like any kind of private Discord community, whatever like that you could reach out to them, talk to them one-on-one. How many times have you seen those guys and they're just pushing out videos to push out videos, but they never really engage with their audience, right? And the reality of it is that I used to be a person that you could not miss a comment with my comment. You would never see me miss a comment. Like I would always reply to everybody. But then as life goes on and things get big, I got married, then I had a kid. I was like, holy cow, like it's hard to consistently make videos, consistently, live life and, hit up every single, 50 comments on one video, 100 comments on it. It can be quite a bit. If I don't have the time to do it. So I thought to myself, why don't I go ahead and, start doing Twitch for a little bit here and basically let people stop on by and hang out and get any question that they want answered, right then and there. So I thought it was pretty cool. I really do enjoy the atmosphere of Twitch here. Me personally though, like I'll never stop YouTube. But I do enjoy just being a Twitch. Like if I woke up and became, like I won the lottery or something like that, like I would definitely quit my job, right? Like anybody else here. And I would probably spend like a half a day or something like that, streaming on Twitch, and then half the day probably doing helping change people's lives with regards to health and wellness. That's a really big passion for me as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Streaming, I got into like 3 years after I started YouTube, and I've never turned back around. I've been, I think it's like 27 months. I know I've been streaming for a while, but then I think I got the affiliate probably around 27, 28. So that's when people could subscribe to me. So, a little over 2.5 years. Maybe a little bit more, 3 years or so on Twitch there. So yeah, it's been an absolute blessing, and I look forward to continuing that regardless of whatever game I play. So yeah, guys, we'll go ahead and close the video off right there. Once again, I want to say it. If you guys had a question, you're like, oh my God, Childish, you didn't answer it. check this video out. Not this video, with the video that you're seeing right now. Once it's dropped, I'd say within the hour, check the previous video that we talked about, so that you guys can see the questions get answered. I'm going to be literally, once I publish this video, I'm going to be like answering the questions live. So obviously not everyone's going to see the video within the first hour, but by the time you see it, your question's probably going to get answered. So again, once again, every single winner that came at me today and won, all you got to do is shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com. Once you connect with me, I'm going to get your username on YouTube. We're going to verify. Got my little sneaky way of verify so you don't try to cheat the system, right? Once you get your verified, then we'll go ahead and get the information that CompTwist needs so that you guys can go ahead and get your crystals, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for staying in this long-winded video. Again, I'm the worst when it comes to like these things, because these probably could take like 3 minutes, but they take like 30 years because I just want to have a conversation with you. I hope you guys don't mind. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Oh, by the way, before I end the video, hey, you still watching? Hey, Transcendent Summon tonight, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget. Okay, I want to see all y'all there so you guys can see me pull my 14th Leo, okay? I got this weird thing about pulling Leos with Transcendent Scrolls that they've given me in the various packs since they even started the Christmas holiday pack like 2 or 3 years ago. I pull Dragon Knights on my Transcendent Scrolls. It's coming tonight. It's going to be a Leica or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, Childish Plays. Checking out. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one. I'm out.